Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, dear subscribers. Good morning to you. So it's early in the morning. It's about, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. They're out. Look, still got the light on. Let me turn this off. This is annoying me. I gotta fix this today. I say that and then it doesn't happen. It was raining here last night and we need to get our squash in. We need to get our squash in, which is right here. So let me set you up and we're going to get that in and then we're going to harvest a couple of things. Let's get to it, guys. All right, so this is the tray here and they're all intertwined because they've been here for a little while, but I'll get them out. I'll get them out. Sorry for turning my back to you, but here they are. I planted some more squash. I sure did, because hopefully the vine borer, what's today's date, about the 9th. So hopefully the vine borers have died out quite a bit by now. I haven't seen a lot of them, but who knows? I know I sprayed myself with all kind of bug spray. I don't like using that stuff, to tell you the truth, but what do? Get dengue fever? So let's take this out there and I'll put it over there with the rest of this. Well, should I put it all together? Let's put it over there with the watermelons and the other squash. Yeah, that's what we'll do, because it's dying out over there. So we'll just replace it with these plants and pray that our time is right. Let's go. First, we need to dump some of this because this will drown our plants. Look down here. See all that water? It's way too much. All right, get this out of the way. And Dumpty dump. Come on now. And I found my trowel. Good. All right. Much better. Way too much water was in there. Way too much. What is this? You need to come out too. Where you at? Oh boy. I don't know where it's coming from. Here it is. This needs to come out too. This is a watermelon plant. You need to go too. All right. Got the trowel. Let's go. I decided that it takes more energy for me to put stuff in than to take stuff down. So I'm going to leave my pail here because that's for harvesting. I'm going to put these in the ground quickly. As quickly as possible, because the Texas sun is going to come out and it's going to be muggy today. It rained yesterday, which is wonderful because I don't want to water. I mean, I don't like going around watering. Don't like it. I'm just going to tell the truth. Shame devil. I don't like watering. It's annoying. And I know that I have to do it. And that's how a lot of gardeners' plants pass away, because we don't feel like watering it. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of patience to go out there, and then your mind races. I know mine does. Like other things I could be doing than watering. So let's go out there and put these in the ground. So I was thinking to myself, where are you going to put it? Well, it's obvious. Some of this stuff that passed away, I ran into a cobweb. Some of this stuff passed away, and it's easy to see where the dead spots are. So let's go ahead and put these in. I guess we'll start from the center and work our way out. And let's just pray that they survive, huh? Because this is almost my last chance. Last chance. Last chance for love. Yes, it's my watermelon chance. Last chance for watermelons. All right. I said I was going to start here, but the watermelons are right here. So let's put this right here. Right here where the weeds are growing. So sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm gonna get the big one. Man. need to get the big one. The big shovel. That's what I'm talking about. The big shovel. Okay, that's one. Y'all didn't see me, did you? I'm gonna get the big shovel because this is gonna take me too long. I'll be right back. All right, I got my trusty shovel with me. Makes things a lot easier. I don't know how many plants I have. Let's see. Count. That's one. I'm gonna start up with one of the singles first. 2, 4, and then I'll get to these. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here, or 6. There's 6 in here. So I have 10 plants to put in the ground. Let's go, because these are things that I really want. Squash. Nothing to it but to do it, right? I always have to tell myself that because some days I'm more motivated than others. Actually, I feel kind of motivated today. I do. You gotta talk to yourself. You gotta do it yourself. People will discourage you, man. You could discourage you. It's all in the mind. So let's go ahead and get this in and let's be happy about it. Let's be happy enough. I'm gonna be happy enough that I have the strength to do this today because this has been going on for a while. This mess, it's not a mess, but this beautiful mess of mine has to go on. My stuff is dying out and I need to replant. So let's go. It's called Plant, Harvest, Repeat. Plant, harvest, repeat. Keep on planting, keep on harvesting, and keep on repeating. This is a life. These are lives that you're taking care of. Some of them are shorter than others, but you try to make them as happy as possible so that you can get what you want and the plant can live. That's what it wants to do. It wants to live and reproduce. So I see some spaces in there. We're going to put them in there. We got those in. Those zucchini, straight neck and crooked neck squash. And the mosquitoes are still biting me. Why? Why do I even put this stuff on? All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna put these on the other side. Don't they look beautiful? I know. I changed my mind. They bite me up too bad. I'm just gonna get them in right here. I'm gonna get at least 2 of them in and then we'll go to the other side. I got at least 3 bites. Let's dig these holes. Now I planted something right here, but there's nothing here. Nothing there. And there's nothing there. We gotta come back behind I have to come back behind myself and water this. It rained, but it's not good enough. It's still a little stiff. You notice I'm not putting anything on this tarp because I don't want to deal with this thing again. The way it is the way it is. Okay. Get out of my face, mosquito. Jesus Christ. Just give me a break for just for a little while. I pulled 3 out by accident. Here's one. Don't worry, I'm gonna put some fish emulsion down here, and I'm gonna put some yeah, fish emulsion and some water, of course. This stuff is still stiff. I'm being careful when I backfill it because I don't want to break it. The water will pack it in for me. I guess these two want to be together, so I'm gonna leave them that way. And there's 2 plants right here. I'm not gonna force them apart. They're not the strongest, I could tell. Okay, before we go and put these on the other side, let's go and get some water and water these in and give it some fertilizer. This, you see this? This is what we call Johnson grass. See how the roots sprawl out? That's why it's so hard to pull out, because instead of it going deep, it just spans its roots out, just like its leaves. Johnson grass, and it's ugly. Doesn't look like regular grass. It's ugly. So I'm gonna throw this in the back where there is no grass, and we're gonna water the stuff in, and then I can stop itching, huh? Okay, the main thing you got to do, or what I have to do, is to keep track of these plants and watch them, because if you don't, things happen. You watch plants just like you watch people. They always tell you who they are. You ain't gonna let them know you know. All right, so let's go ahead and get these in. I have some already planted on the other side. And I don't know why I put this here, because it's hitting my plant. Uh-oh, thing is breaking. Holding on to it like I'm holding on to you. And let me get this. Try not to hurt these plants while I'm walking. Get my shovel. I still got the water on over there. It's in the trench. I'll leave it in there for a minute, and then I'll come back and turn it off. That's why I do it in the trenches, because it does make it easier to water. It does. The flat stuff, the water runs off, but when you do trenches, it goes exactly where you want it, in the trench. And it feeds, it wets, or puts moisture on both sides of the hill. All right, here's where I have the other ones planted. Right there, you see them coming up? We're gonna put these with them. Yep, that's what we're gonna do, and it's gonna be quick. There's less mosquitoes over here because there was all that full foliage over there, all the shade. That's what the, and I might have to dump those pails out, because that's probably a mosquito haven by now. I'll check to see if there's water in there. Standing water is where they breed, so you gotta be careful with that. All right, so let's go ahead and get in and stop this chit chat, huh? All right, so I see a couple of them coming up down here. So I have to be careful not to pull those up by accident. And I'm gonna space it out. So I'm gonna put one here. And these are bigger than the seedlings that are coming up. Put one here. Move it over a little bit. Why am I killing myself with this thing? I got a shovel. What's wrong with you, girl? And I'm gonna move it further out because these things get huge. One right here. See how much easier that is? Work smarter, not harder, girl. Put one here in this ball spot. Opportunity planting. I'm all about. How many do I have? I have about 5 in there. Put them around here. There's a root here. That's 3 so far, right? Put it to where you can find it. And here we go. Okay. All right, I got one. Don't bury these deep. Just make sure you get the roots in there. Get the next one right here. Here we are, right there. That broke off, so I'm just gonna take it off, put it out its misery. Right here, I'll put this one. Okay, we got one right here. And put it over there. Okay, grab another one. Here we are right there. I'll put it right here. Okay. All right, we got one more or two more? Two more. Look at all of this. Look at all that. You see? You see the open space? I'm mad at myself. All right, I got, I think 2 more. We could try it, right? Worth a try. We'll do it right here. Here we go. I wish I had put the other ones over here. We'll see. Maybe there's a rabbit or something. I don't know. I don't care either. Hopefully they grow. Keep hope alive, right? One goes here. Okay, and one goes here. Okay, they're in. Now let's water it in. You see I'm sweating? It's about 80 degrees out here, which is not bad for Texas. So I'm gonna go get the water and I'll be right back. All right, and this part of the day is done. Time to harvest. While I was out there planting, I collected this. This needs to go to a different, I'm not gonna use this bucket because this bucket has fish emulsion in it. I want my fruit to taste like fish, so I got the fruit in here. And I count anything that grows like this as a fruit. These two are probably woody. They are. I'll put them on the table, and we'll use the fresh bucket to go out there and harvest. We got my scissors in here. Let's go. Let's go. Plant, harvest, repeat, right? Plant, harvest, water, repeat. Water, 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 repeat. Here's one down here. See what's happening to them down here? We gotta cut that off. They don't just come off. Where are you? Here you go. That's one down. And there are more producing. Wow, there's gonna be a lot on here. Oh, look at that down there. You see that? Man. You gotta look, Jamaica. You gotta look. They're not big, but they're mine. And they're ready. What is this down here? Is it still alive? It's tentacle brown. It is. I don't know what this is. It might be a cucumber. But I got it. So we got this so far. Y'all see why I got a bucket? Now this is around the gazebo. We haven't eaten we haven't, get it together, girl. I'm losing my breath. We haven't even went over there to the okra. I have been harvesting okra off camera though, so there shouldn't be a lot unless there's some hiding out like we found, and those will be woody most likely. So let's go ahead and look for more of the eggplant and tomatoes apparently. I mean, not tomatoes, cucumbers. Putting you way out here so I don't have to, drag the camera around in the sun. It is starting to get a little warm, but it'll be all right. It's gonna be all right. Take that off. This is no good. Two more. This is what we got so far. See if I see any more big ones out there. I'll harvest them. I'll take one more look because I always forget. I always miss some. I always do. So I'm gonna start over here and work my way back. All right, right here. Let's go to the other side. I know when I've been licked. Let's get some of these bushes. See that? That's what it's supposed to look like. That's an orange tarp. It was growing over it, which means it's not producing any fruit. It's just leaves. So I'm gonna get our wheelbarrow. We're gonna take it over the compost pile. Take your machete, put it in the ground in a place you can find it. Okay? Let's get the wheelbarrow. Sometimes things look harder than they actually are. That was actually satisfying. I was so sick of seeing that. So let's go ahead and get this wheelbarrow full of flowers, delicata squash leaves, and what is it? Sweet potato leaves. I ain't gonna can them or anything. I just want them gone. Just want them gone. I could see how some people feel about some of the things that are growing in their yard, like the loofah that keeps coming up. Yeah. So my sweet potatoes are in there, past the tarp, not on top of the tarp. They have to root in order to put a sweet potato there. And the roots were on top of the tarp. It was just wasted energy, and my sweet potatoes will be smaller. They probably are, but I'm gonna give it more time. I'm gonna leave them in the ground longer. The more you let the vines grow, the smaller your sweet potato is going, because it's putting energy into those leaves and trying to keep that vine alive and not producing the tubers. So you got to get rid of them. Let's go and move this to the compost pile. Get with it. Just flip it, girl. Flipping it. Sometimes you just got to do it when you feel like it, not when you plan it. I ain't working for nobody, I'm working for me. So I sometimes put things off for myself and do other things for other people. Do what you gotta do for you. This is solarized right here for the fall crop. Got most of it done. I'm gonna ask him to cut this right here out without cutting down my not persimmons. Jesus Christ, my figs. But here's where all of the sweet potatoes are supposed to be, in here, not on there. It's the reason why I put this stuff here for fall. Now I have it. All right, let's go ahead and harvest some stuff if there's anything out here. I move my bucket out the way. Use my scissors. So far we got this. So far so good, right? Let me go up in here. That's the only way you're gonna get to it. Oh, this one here. Something is biting me. It's an ant. They're on this plant and I'm letting them have some of it and they bit me. That's the thanks I get. All right, bit me on my finger. Anything in here? Ooh, look at here, look at here. Look at here, look at here. Are you ready? Yep. Look. You see me? Look at that. Into the pile you go. I don't see many okra. I don't see many okra because I harvested yesterday. Let's see, we got some up on top. They're getting taller than me. They are taller than me. What am I talking about? Let me get this one up here. See that? Some people like okra, some people don't. We all different, right? All right. Can you still see me? Let me turn you around. Without stepping on the plants we just put in the ground, huh? I'll be mad at myself. Here we go. Let's get the motherland. Motherland okra. Get them as soon as they come up. Doesn't look like anything until you start picking them. I see another honeybee. Let me see if this one's ready. Yep. Something was eating it. So, got it just in time. Got it just in time. I'll cut that part out. You know I'm old school, right? If you don't know, you know now. Old school, they used to cut stuff out. If something bit it, they cut it out and they eat the rest of it. Especially when it's honeydew, that stuff is expensive. All right, let's go and see what we can get. There's a lot of stuff that's passing away. That's why I'm replanting. I think an ant's biting me on my neck. Oh, God. You gotta look. Y'all will see stuff and I won't see it. You know that, right? The camera focuses in on things sometimes and I'm like, what? There's a big old piece of okra right there. Why didn't you see it, girl? So I come back out here and get it. This one's just still delicata, I think. It's all right. Keep hope alive, delicata. Smooth. I got 2 honeydews. Thank you, Jesus. There's another okra hiding right there. See that? See where my hand is? You gotta look. Gotta look, they hide. There's another one right here. See that? Take them off. Okra. The sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are gangster plants. Let's get out of here. Sweet potatoes will take other plants out. Let me get them off of here. I'm gonna put these down. I'll put them there right here. Get these sweet potatoes off of this plant. You see that? It's wrapping around and dragging it down. Yep, that's exactly what it's doing. Find it and cut it. That's what you gotta do. You see something or someone dragging you down, you cut them off. They ain't doing it out of love. They're doing it because they want to take over. Just like the sweet potato plant does. It don't want to share the land. It wants these gone. And I need these for seed. And I am the regulator. I'm the enforcer. Get off of there. Here, see? Look. Look at this. Sweet potato. Sweet potato done wrapped around this joker. And it's trying to kill it. Poor plant. Stand up, okra. Fight for your life. Fight for your rights. See them pods? That's next year's crops. I can't let that sweet potato plant do what it want to do. Can't let plants of people take advantage. They'll kill you. They will take you out. Here's another one. All right. We didn't get many okra because we got all the okra yesterday. And now I can finally walk through here in peace. We'll look on the other side, but we have to we're done on this side. This is what we have so far. All right, moving on. The bucket is heavy too. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Now tomatoes. I harvested these the other day, but they're back. It's not a lot, but they're back. All right, here we are. Just a little bit. Let's go put this up. Okay, let's see what we got. Get all these tomatoes out of my pouch. Got a hole in my shirt. Oh well. Bring you closer. Put this to the side. Gotta clean that off. And this. So we got a cucumber. Honeydew. It's a beat up honeydew, but it's a honeydew. See how dried up it was? It was just sitting there by itself, not connected. Same thing with this one. And they may be misshaped. They may be misshapen, but they're mine, right? I didn't have to pay for these. I'll cut out the bad part because I am not going to just let the chickens have it. No, no, no. I've been waiting for this. All right, so we got these tomatoes. All right, we have this, tomatoes. These are woody, so I shouldn't really count these. I'm gonna see if they can go to seed. That one's good. This one is still good. This one is definitely no good. We got eggplant. Now they may be little, but they're mine, okay? I wasn't gonna let them turn orange like this one. That one's gone, too far gone. These were almost, I'll see when I cut them open. Make some ratatouille. I like ratatouille. Some more okras down here. Not sure if this is an overgrown cucumber. Let me smell it. I don't know. Doesn't have a smell. It might be a cucumber. Overgrown. I'll see in a minute. It looks like a cucumber to me. Here's some more eggplant. And a little bit more okra. So this is what we have today. Make it look pretty for you. Make it look pretty. Not including this or this. So I am tired after cutting out all them weeds. Took a little while. I had to start before the sun comes out a blazing because it's gonna be 90 to 100 today. There is one more thing I need to get that looks like it's gone bad, and that's this pepper over here. I left it on too long. Yep. This is for seed. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. This is why gardeners don't have to exercise, because it is exercise. Harvesting and pulling up those weeds and moving stuff, it's all exercise. Trust me, it counts. It'll show up in other areas. You'll have the stamina to do other areas. I noticed that if you do not exercise or use the things that God has given you, he'll take them away. They'll slowly fade away. There's a difference between having an illness. Where did I put my pepper? Oh, having an illness and just letting yourself deteriorate. You have to fight it. Have to. Tooth and nail. Or you'll feel it. It's going to show up. You're going to be, your body's going to break down and you're going to do the wrong move and it's going to hurt you. If something's going to happen, if something happens, okay, yeah, but don't just let it go. Just like don't just let your garden go, which I need to because them sweet potatoes should have never gotten that state. You see how it got all overgrown and was taking out other stuff? That should never happen. I fixed it. I remedied it in time because I need those seeds for next year. Now, stuff like this, where it gets overripe, well, I have peppers. And it's good that this went bad because inside here, I have mature peppers. I also have bugs in here, but here's my seed. See that? There is my wonderful seeds. It's at least 20 to 30 seeds in there. Same thing with this. Anyway, let me go ahead and put all of this stuff up. My cucumber, my lone cucumber. There's probably more out there. That other one side is the next one's gonna get drug up. It's gonna get drugged. I'm gonna check to see if there's any sweet potatoes there. I'm gonna use that spade fork and dig it up. What kind of bug is that? A dead one. That's the kind of bug it is. I'm gonna see what's in there. And I am gonna turn it over, or we're gonna just mow it down. I don't know, because I still want the tomatoes there, so we'll see. I haven't decided. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life, and this is my harvest for today. Y'all keep on trying and keep on gardening. See that? Every day a little bit. Every day. It's all a hustle. All a hustle. It either feeds me or it feeds somebody else in this household. I thank you guys for being with me, and I'll see you on the next one, all right? Remember, plant, harvest, plant, and repeat. Bye, y'all.